So what is the number one people why people hate their jobs so much? I think I've been doing some thinking and I think I have the answer. It's because they spend too much of their lives working. I mean, this happened to me before when I was working with Deliveroo. And yeah, I love cardiovascular exercise. I mean, cycling, running, whatever. But I got a bit fed up working with Deliveroo because what was I doing? I was running for about an hour and a half a day. I was cycling around for like 8 hours a day delivering food, and it was just too much. And that's the problem. And I think even if people hated their jobs, if it didn't take so much out of their day, they wouldn't mind it so much. And I think it's a byproduct of the Industrial Revolution. I mean, there's people at the start of the Industrial Revolution working 14 to 16 hours a day in some factory. And it's all come down to exploitation. People at the top want to exploit the smaller guys. So I'd say if you're in any type of position to work a little less, even if it's 5 hours less a week, then go for it. Now there are many things like you can do to help yourself or have more free time, and maybe work part time. Because I think if you're working 4 or 5 hours a day, I think that's not more. But you enjoy your work a lot more than you would if you're working like 8, 9, 10 hours a day. But here's the thing: you need to pick the right career. I mean, there's careers out there where you can make a good living just working part time, such as a dog walking business. They say that I read somewhere that in the UK they earn an average of like 20% more than your average worker, yet they work half the time. So that's an ideal career. I'm training to be a personal trainer in college. So if I get this certificate and I become successful next year, then I could end up earning up to €50 per hour just for working with a client, plus a little bit of advertising and all that. So that's what we're talking about. Just trying to go for the right options, not just necessarily go for your minimum wage job for what, like €9 an hour. But here's the thing: say you are working in a minimum wage job and you're not really in a position to get some qualification or start up a business or whatever. Here's one thing you can do: minimize your cost. You can do this. You can prepare your own food rather than just buying your lunch at work or whatever. Less luxury goods. Live in a smaller house, whatever. Less holidays. Because think about it: people just save up for months and months, working long hours just so they can go away from somewhere for 2 weeks. Just 2 weeks. Like, why be happy for 2 weeks? Why not just be happy every day? Enjoy your life all year round. That's what I'm thinking of. So sacrifice that holiday, and you can save a bit more. And so say you spend €100 less per week, and you're earning €10 per hour. You're saving yourself 10 hours a week of work, more free time, more you time. So instead of having to work 40 hours a week, you might only have to work 30 hours a week. Just look at all the books I have here. We have in the house, and these books are very rarely read. So what you can do is you can rent your books from the library, and you can save a huge amount of money. So say there's 200 books there, and they cost €10 each. That's €200.